Hello, my fellow explorers. This is Achla, your unfiltered guide. In this podcast channel, I'm going to talk about various topics like spirituality, psychology, philosophy, health and wellness, and many more, which will help us to navigate this maze called life. So, here I'm not going to give you any sugar coated advice or pretend that I've figured it all out because nope, I haven't. So, here I'm going to embrace the messiness and weather the storm. So, along with these concepts, I'm also going to share my journey, my wins, my losses, and aha moments and blah moments. So, if you're willing to infuse your day with a healthy dose of rawness, then please subscribe because I believe that it's not about surviving alone, it's about thriving, laughing, loving, and leaving a mark in this wild, beautiful world. So, welcome to my channel and let's lead a meaningful life together. My fellow seekers of truth, this is Achla, your unfiltered guide. Today, I want to talk about something which is very deep to me because I personally struggled with this topic. So, it's about the interplay between the awareness and action. So, if I have to start about this, like we always think about this, right? Like we know everything, like we are aware of our thoughts, we are aware of our action, we know why things are happening to us, like we know what's right and wrong. Basically, we know things. That's the first thing when we say when somebody advises or tells us something, right? We know it. And most importantly, we are super proud of it and we end up bragging about it to our family members, our therapists, our friends. We say we know it all, right? But the question here is, so what if you know? What are you doing about it? Right? So let me just explain this using the concept of treasure hunt. So here we have a map of a treasure map. Yeah, so this is guiding us, it's revealing us the potential path to this hidden treasure. So it gives us the opportunities, the knowledge, and also the kind of experiences, right? But however, just possessing this map and merely admiring it won't help us raise the treasure, right? So what we need to do here is we need to take action if we want the treasure. So we need to go on a journey, follow the map's guidance, navigate the obstacles, and then probably dig deeper to probably get the treasure. So in reality, it can be compared to acknowledging that there is something to explore here. And the action here would be something like observing, testing, experimenting, and drawing conclusion. So each action propels us closer to the truth, much like how the map helps us getting closer to this. I wouldn't deny the fact that awareness is important. Obviously, it is the starting point, right? But we need to understand that our actions have consequences and that our choices matter. Because awareness alone is not going to help us, not going to help us reach anywhere. In the real context, if we merely just acknowledge our thoughts, feelings, dreams, goals, and everything, right? We are going to just miss out on the opportunities for growth and realization. It's only in the act of following our dreams, it's in the steps we take, it's in the choices we make that we can actually find the true treasure. So it's together it's the action along with the awareness that can help us find the riches. So if I have to share one of my story, it's regarding the health and fitness, like how I got into this. Because I was always standing on the edge of awareness. I was always like, I had dreams, I had goals, but I never did anything. Like there was no action. But I just felt miserable about everything, right? And because this weight of these dreams and desires were like too heavy, because I wasn't sure how to proceed with it. Like I remember the time when my health was getting like super messed up. Like I was underweight and like I had many health issues which I will discuss in the upcoming podcast. But I knew that I had to eat well, exercise, sleep well. I knew all these things, I knew the benefits of it, but I lacked the action to make a change. So it's only when one day I just woke up, I just wore my gym clothes and I decided to just enroll in the gym. That's it. So the whole process of knowing I have to do it and actually doing it just took me 5 seconds. And here am I doing well, like I'm eating well, I'm exercising 3 to 4 times a week, and I'm feeling great about it. So it's just not about my health and fitness, it applies to every aspect of my life. Like I've realized that staying like frozen by the indecision is actually a true loss. So I tried like figuring out like why exactly I was feeling this, and why many of us like go through this stage of just why we just stop there at the awareness and not take action. So one of the reason here is that the comfort that it gives in just knowing things, it gives us the almost equivalent pleasure of actually doing it, right? So this is something which we call it as passive awareness. So maybe in my case it was more like fear, doubt and procrastination. These were the barriers that were actually keeping me from not taking action. And ultimately I suffered, like I missed opportunities and I didn't do well. So let's not just fall into this trap of just the awareness, like awareness, and not merely stand there and admire the vastness and the richness of this of potential, like, because doing so will only give us the false sense of accomplishment, where in reality we haven't moved an inch towards our dreams, our goals and the life we desire. So let's pick up that shovel, let's dig the earth, let's explore the depths, let's not just possess the map. Let's understand that our life is a journey and the choices are the steps we take. So even if I'm talking about this podcast, right, it is finally out here because after like around 1 to 2 weeks of just rolling between knowing I had to do it and finally doing it. So we never know, like maybe what we do now, like the action that we take, yeah, maybe it will help us like find the true essence of existence. We don't have to know it all, we don't have to do the right thing all the time. It's just that we are aware of it and we just have to act on it. It's okay if we fail, like it's a learning and we can always do something to improve, right? So always remember that awareness without action is same as no awareness. Thank you so much for listening. See you in the next episode.